your live readings. If you'd like to get a reading, you can see all the information on how to do that in the video description below, including different reading options and payment options. If you would like to not have your reading done live, you can also get private options. Those are in the video description as well. Also, I have other services down there, and if you want, you can always go on my Instagram. I have stuff posted there as well. All my social media, everything is in the video description. If you're watching this on playback, please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified the moment I go live so you don't miss out on any future readings. I got someone's donation. Give me a moment. I'm just trying to post really quickly on Instagram because notifications is not enough. A nice aurora activity. Okay. Hey Arletta, how are you doing? Thanks, Valerie. I appreciate it. Just trying to figure out what's going on here for a second. All right. I'm going to write you down, Arletta. send a better picture of you and him. Like if you, Arletta, if you could put a picture of like from your head to your hips in the DMs, and any picture you can get, I don't know, if you can get a better picture of Braden from the head to the hips, that would be good. Just a really close up of his head's not really good enough. Just so you know. I mean, I want to improve the achievements as well. So I can still do them. I'm just trying to optimize them. I'm good, Maribel. How are you doing? Alright, so I wrote you down, Arletta, for your achievements. And first we had Valerie. Hopefully you're doing really well, Valerie. A quick reading. And then after Valerie is Maribel. I believe with a regular reading and a quick reading. Have you been working on any spiritual baths, Arletta? Hopefully that is going to really help as well. You want to do that regularly to help you through your situation. Right now, I just have Valerie and Maribel. So if you want to go ahead and post your question, Valerie, that would be great. I'm ready for you. And after Valerie, she only has a quick question, then I'll be doing Maribel's reading. Okay, Joseline. I haven't received it yet, but give it a minute. Let me go ahead and do Valerie's reading real quick, and then I'll check all the payments. Okie dokie, Joseline. I'm ready for you whenever you can post it. I'd appreciate it, Valerie. Make sure you post your first name, and if you're asking about other people's first names and sun signs as well, I need everybody's first name and sun signs you're asking about. Thank you. All right, after Maribel, we have Joseline. I got your payment finally. With a quick question. All right, I need your first name and your assistant's first name and both of your sun signs. With your question, please make sure you post your first name, because I don't know if your real first name is Valerie, so I need your real first name. I don't need your last name. I don't need anybody's last names. I just need first names and sun signs for everybody you're asking about, please. Here, you can post it like this. Can you post your first name and your sun sign, please, so I can do your reading, hun? I can't do your reading without the information. Can you hear me, Valerie? I can't answer your question about your assistant without you posting your assistant's first name and sun sign. All right, after Jocelyn is Tyreek with a mini reading, I think. Just correct me if I'm wrong. How you doing? I got you. Oh, two? Okay, two quick questions. I got you. October, you don't know her sign? Okay. Well, she's either a Libra or she is a Scorpio. And you are a Cancer. That could go really well. That could go well. If she's especially a Scorpio. You don't know if it's in the beginning or the end of October. Please tell me, will Alaya help Valerie grow her business? Nice to know. Will Alaya help Valerie grow her business? I got the 9 of Pentacles coming out. That could be a good sign. Please tell me, will Alaya help Valerie grow her business? Will Alaya help Valerie grow her business? Yes or no? Will Alaya help Valerie grow her business? Yes or no? Will Alaya help Valerie grow her business? Yes or no? Unfortunately, the answer is no. I am seeing, I imagine this might be her becoming very abundant, but unfortunately, I don't know if there's too much fear. It's talking about you potentially being, I feel like it's saying that you're reserved. You're trying to listen to your intuition. Maybe your intuition has been telling you this. But there's something about like fear and not having a very good beginning. Let's see what this says. Now, we didn't ask if Alaya was going to suck at her job. So it might not be that she sucks at her job, or maybe she won't. I'm not saying that she's not going to work or do her job, but apparently she's not going to help you grow your business. So I don't know what kind of arrangement you have with her, but it is saying that I'm seeing like celebration and teamwork. I'm not seeing it. It looks like you guys are getting off on the wrong foot. There's some fear. Maybe she's afraid. I don't know. I think the Empress might be her. I don't feel like it's you, because I feel like you're being represented over here by the High Priestess, which is a Cancer card. But I'm seeing there being some kind of sadness and regret for the offer, feeling defeated, wanting to come out of it. But this could be the current energy that you had before. So it's hard to say, you know, without a proper reading. But this could be the current energy, which is you trying to recess things. That's why you hired her, and you're feeling defeated, and you're wanting to come out of that. You're feeling sad, and you're wanting to come out of that. And that could be part of the current energy, which has led you to hire her. I don't know how long it's been. And I'm seeing you not having a whole lot of faith in the situation. You being very worried, being at rock bottom, wanting to have a fresh start. Okay, and there's potential for disappointment. So, if you want to get a regular reading or something like that, we can elaborate on it more. But I don't really like it, just a quick reading. What happened, Mirabelle? You go next, Mirabelle. You can't go right now. Can you go right now, Mirabelle? I don't understand, Mirabelle. Can you go right now, Mirabelle? Can you post your question now? It's your turn. Understand what's going on? Why did this thing give me a notification? Where's the notification? Maribel, can you post your question, huh? I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Okie dokie. Thank you, Arletta. Thank you so much. All right, Joseline, go ahead and post your quick question. I don't know where. I think Mirabel's trying to ask if she can go after you, but she typed everything really awful. I can't understand what the fuck is going on. I will. I'm trying to send her a message. Like, what's going on? What? Hopefully she's not driving. CashApp is being so weird. Alright, let's find out if you will ever reconcile. Do you want to know if you're going to ever talk or if you're going to ever reconcile? Thank you, everybody, for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. You really help me out whenever you hit the like button. It helps to make sure that it lets me know that you're here and that you appreciate your readings and that you don't want me to go away and stop giving personal readings on a live stream. So, because, I mean, I could just stop doing this and I could just make you order them privately or on Instagram or something, but I'm here trying to give you almost like emergency readings at a very cheap price. There's a lot of readers out there, you know, they charge hundreds of dollars to do them instantly, but I come on almost every day of the week. So if you could hit the like button and show your appreciation for all of that, I would really appreciate it. And thank you for everybody who has already hit the like button and always hits the like button. I really appreciate you. All right. Please tell me. Well, Luis, is it Louis or Luis? I don't know. I'm going to guess Louis, I guess. Please tell me, will Louis and Jocelyn ever reconcile? Yes or no? I don't know if there's a difference in the spelling. Please tell me, will Louis and Jocelyn ever reconcile? Yes or no? Louis, okay. Will Louis and Jocelyn ever reconcile? Yes or no? Please tell me, will Louis and Jocelyn ever reconcile? Please tell me, will Louis and Jocelyn ever reconcile? Yes or no? Will Louis and Jocelyn ever reconcile? Yes or no? There's good news. There's a very good chance that you will reconcile. It says yes, but there's still 2 cards in the reverse. So there's still a slight chance that you won't. I think it depends on certain things. But I am seeing there's an imbalance between give and take and a need to kind of reveal that truth from somebody. Let's see. He is Leo and you're Sagittarius. It says that there's been an ending. So, I guess, I think him doing it. And coming out of indecision about commitment or marriage or spirituality, something to do with faith or religion or something. Something about being happy. The thing that, in my personal opinion, I feel like it's trying to say that there's things he needs to learn. There's lessons he needs to learn about being vulnerable. And I think that he had an issue with speaking up with something, like there's something he needed from your connection, and he didn't speak up about it, and he kind of maybe kept like not saying anything, and it created an imbalance. And I feel like that he needs to learn that lesson. But it says he will. Most likely he will. Okay. Alright. I wasn't sure because the sun is a Leo card and it was next to it, but there's not a Sagittarius card, so I wasn't sure. Alright, I guess Maribel's still not here. You're welcome. All right, Tyreek, I don't know where Maribel is, but go ahead and post your question whenever she wants to say she's back. something. Well, Tyreek here back from Little Shop of Horrors in the week ahead. I really want him, you too. Please tell me, will Tyreek hear back from Little Shop of Horrors in the week ahead? Yes or no? Will Tyreek hear back from Little Shop of Horrors in the week ahead? Yes or no? Will Tyreek hear back from Little Shop of Horrors in the week ahead? Yes or no? Will Tyreek hear back from Little Shop of Horrors in the week ahead? Yes or no? Will Tyreek hear back from Little Shop of Horrors in the week ahead? Yes or no? It says yes, and it's happy like cards. So there's a good chance of it being very positive, I'm thinking. At least with the Ten of Cups. What it says. It's talking about you becoming more abundant. It's talking about, though, you having some kind of ending, though, with something. It's talking about you becoming more self-sufficient, independent. And it's under your current energy. Looks like you're going to be coming out of a resting period, and with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, it feels like I'm trying to like figure out how to word this part. It's like a decision, and it's weird. It's not usually like this. It's been about a decision being made. That's what I feel like it's trying to say. You know what I mean? It's talking about a decision being made. Sorry, my table was falling apart. You know how it is. You're not in alignment with something. And I'm trying to figure out what it's trying to say. There's something you're not in alignment with and you're having an ending with. It could be a person, it could be involving a Capricorn or a person who is an air sign. But I'm seeing you working on yourself. I don't know, I'm seeing you standing in your power and becoming, I'm seeing a lot of growth and expansion happening here. Not just like financially, but spiritually as well. I'm seeing you having faith and coming out of conflict and charging forward with confidence. Looks really good. All the negative cards are like in the reverse, which can indicate coming out of those energies. I think you would have the most fun doing that role, or that play. I don't know what role you'd get. That'd be cool if you got a main role. I bet. I don't know why these people take us so long to make a decision. Ooh. Will Tyreek hear back from the Heights in the week ahead? Yes or no? Sorry, I'm trying to get people like, I'm trying to, I don't know where Maribel went. Maribel, it's going to be your turn. You need to come back. I'm trying to get Maribel to come back and get a reading. Tell me, will Tyreek hear from the Heights in the week ahead? Will Tyreek hear from the people who are casting in the Heights in the week ahead? Will Tyreek hear from the casting of the people who are casting from the play in the Heights in the week ahead? Yes or no? Hear from in the Heights in the week ahead. Will Tyreek hear from in the Heights in the week ahead? Will Tyreek hear from in the Heights in the week ahead? Will Tyreek hear from in the Heights in the week ahead? Will Tyreek hear from in the Heights in the week ahead? I don't know. I had a random thought. Maybe they are like, maybe it's a good news when you don't hear from them in a way, because if they already decided if they're going to have you or not, they would have already made the decision and you would have heard from them. So not having an immediate no, I think, could be a good thing. Like, about if you're going to be it or not. So maybe it's more about like casting than anything. But unfortunately, in the week ahead, it says no still. These people are taking forever. I swear. Taking forever. In the Heights is, I feel like they're going to take longer than the Little Shop of Horrors. I don't know why. Maybe we'll see. Oh, I think In the Heights has funding issues. And it's causing delays. I don't know if they have a legal issue because they have justice. I'm seeing delays for theirs. I'm seeing you just in hermit mode over here. Saying that there's like a trying to recover from some kind of loss. Like they're trying to recover from some loss. They're trying to stand up for, I feel like, for the production. And they're having a hard time making a decision. There's two people who, like, gave up. So there could be, like, people who are causing delays. Maybe they were gonna. Maybe there's, like, two people and they picked them or some shit. Just for an example. I'm not sure if this is the exact scenario. But maybe there's, like, two people and they're just like, oh, you know, they give them the part, and they're like, oh, well, I found out I can't do it. I have to go, I don't know, go see my cousin that week or some shit. I don't fucking know. And I'm like, can you wait? And they're just like, oh, you know what I mean? And there's like a feeling of people who aren't showing up. Like two people who are giving up. So basically, from what I can see, the production for In the Heights is falling apart. But I feel like the King of Swords, which is a person who could be like an Aquarius or a Capricorn, or just air sign Capricorn. That person is, I feel, is trying to stand up for the connection and really, not the connection, the production, and wants it. But the other people being wishy-washy basically are causing issues, which is what I feel is delaying it. And then on top of that, there's like a lack of either funds or a lack of give and take when it comes to people doing their jobs. So there's people who are not doing their jobs in that one. I think that they're not doing good. And then on top of that, what if you started doing it and then, you know, what if you start doing it and then they're like unprofessional, you know, it would kind of suck and then you end up in a bad play. So maybe it's for the best, because you don't want to end up in a bad play. It makes you look bad. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome. All right, where did Maribel go? I think you will too. I think the costumes are going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to seeing them. All right, still waiting for Maribel to please post her question. It's your turn, Maribel. There's nobody else to go in front of you. People are probably watching my twin flame video. That's probably what's going on. Some people. Excuse me. Hey Hugo. Maribel ordered a reading, but I don't know where she went. So if you want to get a reading, there's no waiting. Maybe she had an emergency or something. Alright, so we have Hugo with a regular reading. Go ahead and post your question, Hugo. What's coming towards you over the next 2 months? Alright, go ahead. You can send them all at once too if you ever want to do that. That would be great. Or you can use CashApp too. I don't know if you have CashApp. Alright. That's a quick reading. It's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and find out what's coming towards you. I got some different cards since you've got your last reading. What is coming towards Hugo over the next 2 months, please? What is coming towards Hugo over the next 2 months? What is coming towards Hugo over the next 2 months, please? What is coming towards Hugo over the next 2 months? What is coming towards Hugo over over the next 2 months? What is coming towards Hugo over the next 2 months, please? Alright, so we have fun times, mature woman, wallflower, destiny, and triangle. Alright, we're going to clarify these. What is coming towards Hugo over the next 2 months, please? What is coming towards Hugo over the next 2 months? What is coming towards Hugo over the next 2 months? Clarifying fun times. We have the Ace of Cups. Clarifying mature woman. We have the Three of Swords. Clarifying wallflower. We have the Empress reversed. Clarifying destiny reversed. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed. Oh my. Clarifying triangle reversed. They just whoosh, all of the memories of everything we ever talked about last time I saw you is all rushing back now. It's implying that this could happen over the next couple months. Hell. Clarifying the Ace of Cups. We have Death. Clarifying the Three of Swords. Have you met anybody different yet? High Priestess reversed. Clarifying the Empress reversed. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles reversed. We have the Queen of Cups reversed. Clarifying the Devil. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. I forgot about it too for a second, and I'm just like, what is this? And then I just remembered all of a sudden. This is gonna be fun. All right. King of Swords. Nine of Cups reversed. Three of Wands. Two of Wands. Six of Pentacles reversed. Five of Cups reversed. What is coming towards Hugo over the next 2 months, please? I'm getting a heavy emphasis on threes here. So this could be more between 2 and 3 months. Just in case, because I keep hearing 3 months, but I'm asking about 2, not 3. But maybe part of it carries into 3 months or something. What is coming towards Hugo over the next 2 months, please? Clarifying Death. We have main female. Clarifying the High Priestess reversed. We have main male. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles reversed. We have Thoughts. Clarifying the Queen of Cups reversed. We have a Message. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. In the reverse, we have Adjudication. Wow. Marriage. Thief, pathway, false person, house. Wow. What is coming towards Hugo over the next 2 months? What is coming towards Hugo over the next 2 months, please? What is coming towards Hugo over the next 2 months? Clarifying main female. We have moose. Clarifying main male. We have crow. Clarifying the thoughts in the reverse. We have child. Clarifying message. We have archer. Clarifying adjudication. We have fish. On the bottom, we have waterfall, which is an overflow of emotions. And it's talking about I don't know. Hierarchy, like corporations, government, guidance, but it feels more like corporation or something. Ring. Which is a commitment. And it's talking about a boss. The trucking job that you're trying to get into, it could be, you know, it's like destiny. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there you are. Okie dokie, I refunded your money last night. Sorry about that. You gotta make sure you read the title before you send money in. Okay, Hugo. This looks really intense, okay? And it seems like you do have some fun times coming towards you. I'm seeing you having new love. And I don't know, but it's also weird because it's talking about you going through a transformation from spending some time on your own. But also I'm seeing you being kind of, I don't know, there's like a powerful energy surrounding this main female. I'm seeing there's going to be like some kind of transformation. You have this new person coming into your life and you're going to be having fun with her, I feel, at first. And then there's some kind of heartbreak involving a mature woman. It might not be the girl directly. It could be like someone she knows or someone kind of involved a little bit. Like it could be like her mom or someone's sister or something, you know, some crap like that. Mature woman usually is somebody like, I don't know, in their late 30s, or like over 29. So I know that's not you, but also it could be trying to say also that she, like the person, is a socialite, someone who's involved in high society, and maybe she's going to be trying to like give that up to come to be with you or to escape something. Over a secret. There's 3 of Swords, so there's some kind of sacrifice that is going to be made, I feel, on her end. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe the mature female is part of the sacrifice. Maybe like that could be like her mother or something like that. And there's some kind of secret when it comes to the main male. I'm trying to figure out if the main male is you or not. But it's talking about secrets and mysteries. And there's going to be some kind of omen, some kind of happening. Something is going to happen suddenly and unexpectedly when you're getting involved. This is going to be kind of a weird situation when you meet this person because you're going to kind of know. This is so weird. Because you're going to know, you know? Like it's like you're gonna know what's going on, and then you're just gonna be like waiting for the other shoe to drop. So try not to yourself worked up or anything. So that could be intense for you. But I'm seeing you having fun and then having some kind of drama happen suddenly. I feel like that the person, the girl who you're going to be getting involved with, she got the wallflower card. I don't feel like that she's necessarily going to be a wallflower because you're going to be having fun with her, but she could be shy, and or she could be having this lack mentality because you know what I mean. Maybe she feels like she's a wallflower in comparison to other people. Maybe her family or people around her are well off financially. Like it could be like the daughter of, say, like a boss or something. Or either way, if somebody, there's like an energy of someone who's successful, not her though. I feel like that she's involved with people with money, basically. And she potentially needs to or will want to give up that a lifestyle in order to escape something negative and to be with you, right? So saying that she's going to be wanting to reassess what she's doing, right, in her life. And she's going to spontaneously have a new beginning with you. Okay. She could be also very inexperienced in the ways of the world. I don't feel like you're the most experienced, but I feel like you have more experience than her. You know what I'm saying? But this is trying to say this is part of your destiny. And you're going to have this chance meeting. Something that is meant to be. Destiny. Trying to understand this part. And the Three of Pentacles talks about, it's in the reverse. It could be a lack of cooperation, a lack of teamwork, not a very solid foundation. I'm seeing you giving some kind of message, being really careful. It's like a message with you and this person. Crazy. Now, if it's not about this person, because it might not be, but there's a message that is part of destiny. It's just, it feels like a very destined situation. And then there's triangle, okay? And that is further made worse by the devil, which is talked about there being limitations and restrictions. And I think that we discovered before that she might have some kind of curse on her. When you figure out who she is, then we gotta ask and we can remove it. But because I think didn't we feel like that she most likely is your twin flame. Yeah, Tabitha, go ahead. The list is open. Sorry, Hugo has a weird reading. He's on some weird adventure, getting ready to start. Some kind of judgment or something. There could be a legal or court thing too. Like, and then money. So, I don't know. It almost feels like they forced, like maybe she felt like pressured into marrying someone who's well off, and then she'll be trying to get away from him. Maybe he's abusive or something is not good about him, and she's gonna want to get away, something like that. And I don't know. I'm under the impression that there's a judgment that's gonna give her some kind of money, but they're talking about there being limitations and restrictions too with the devil. And then the limitations and restrictions could be money. That could be part of it with adjudication, which is about like judgments and court documents and things like that. Could be something like that. And but the reason why I think it might be a relationship, trying to get out of a relationship, is because the triangle's in reverse. Crowded relationship and choices. So there's a lot coming towards you, it seems, Hugo. Looks like your adventure is about to begin. And it's going to be a very emotional adventure, so I hope you're ready. Let's see what the angels, and again, what is the situation involving? It's leading to potentially marriage. Seems a little intimidating. I can admit that. But I don't know if you should tell her right away that, oh yes, I got a reading and I know you're coming. I'm Psychic Hugo. I don't know if that's a good idea. To say it like that, maybe not at first. There's like waiting and disappointment, decision about the future. The Six of Pentacles is here. In the reverse could talk about like a lack of give and take or lack of funds. And wanting to come out of sadness, or maybe a lack of give and take, whatever she's dealing with. Okie dokie, Tabitha. I'm going to update the list after this. Let me give Hugo his angel messages. What is it? Let me see. Yeah. What do the angels want to say to Hugo? What do they want him to know? The first one that fell over is negative entities affect you. Protect yourself. So that means saging, taking spiritual baths. If you're not sure how to take a spiritual bath, you can search on YouTube how to make a spiritual bath or how to do one. What do the angels want to say to Hugo? What do they want him to know? Whenever I bathe, the first thing I wash is my aura. You should wash your aura and you should wash your body. You got two things to wash. You basically wash your body twice. And you can use there's this stuff like Florida water soap, or you can make up your own concoction. You can add sea salt. Ask the angels to bless the sea salt. I'm totally telling people they need to do spiritual baths lately, because it's really important that everybody learns that. But it's really good to do regularly. It's like eating vegetables regularly. What do the angels want to say to Hugo? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Hugo? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Hugo? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Hugo? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Hugo? What do they want him to know? Underlying energy is, please wait, divine timing is at play. Just say no, so there's something you're supposed to say no to. You're going through a deep and beautiful change. We are with you. You're never alone. And it's an illusion. And that what's an illusion could be that, that you're alone. And also, this is interesting. Right after it says, we are bringing in your twin flame. So that's interesting. We have choose love. You're under spiritual attack. You need to protect yourself. What's going on? We have avoid negativity. You are meant to change the world. The lesson is to give more. Raise your vibration. The lesson is to have faith. Faith, people are like, yes, I have faith, but what does faith really mean? It means trusting in the divine. Trusting that the divine will bring to you and you will attract what is for your highest good. And they want you to surrender and go with the flow. Yeah, just try not to get them. You can always, like, if you feel like that the bracelet is too weak, you can, this is stuff called magic string that you can get off of Amazon. I think I told you it before. And just take it and then find where it's tied and then just snip it with like nail clippers or something there and then lay it out carefully and then just restring it and then tie it again. But you do a surgeon's knot. You just tie it over and over. You're welcome. All right, let me update the list. You might be next there, Ricky. So, but a surgeon's knot, you tie it in a loop, loop, and then you tie a knot. Instead of like, you know how with a knot you do it once and then you tie it? You do loop, 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 tie. Loop, 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 tie. Hopefully that makes sense. You can always look up a surgeon's knot. Oh no, let me make sure who's next before I go there, Mary. I want to make sure first. I gotta figure out who was first. Because I got a few payments. Let's see, you sent yours at 10:46. Alright, so Bertona is actually next. Because she ordered at 10:32. With I think a mini reading. That's good, that's fine. I'm just letting you know ahead of time, Hugo. But that magic string, you can sell it at the craft store. But you can literally get it in like for, I don't know, less than $5 or something. It's like $5. Alright, put Bertona down as a mini reading. Go ahead and post your question, Bertona. It's your turn. Then we have Tabitha, and she ordered at 10:40. With a mini reading. Alright, and then after Tabitha will be Ricky with what I believe is a regular reading. A regular reading or too many readings. I don't know which one. No, it's too many readings. All right, I see it. I got it written down there. I found it. Okay. Too many. Yep, I got it. Thank you. Then I have Hugo with a mini reading, I believe. And just looking for something in my drawer. Let's read it. Ooh. Do you want to know who's coming towards you in love, Bertona? Or do you want to know where the connection's headed between you and another person? No Tabitha. It is Bertona's turn currently. Let me break down the list so you guys can know the order. Who's coming towards you? In love? What do you mean, Bertona? You don't want to know what's coming towards you in love anymore? I don't ask it like that. I don't say what's coming towards you in love, because it's like you're trying to imply that somebody is. It's like it's implying that somebody's coming towards you, but I don't know if anybody's coming towards you. And like, do you have a time frame? I don't know about next. I don't usually ask about next. You can ask about a week ahead, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. Usually I ask, like, if anybody's coming towards you, because they may not come. They may not take any action. And there could be more than one person. So if I ask, if anybody is coming towards you in love, it can still talk about people who aren't coming towards you. Because what it'll say is, if, say, like, you do have, like, 5 people coming towards you, it'll talk about the next 5 people that are coming towards you. But if there's maybe 1 or 2 people coming towards you, and there's other people who are hiding in the wings and they're not taking any action towards you, then it talks about them too and what's going on with them. So that's why I ask the way that I ask when I do the questions. So what I'm trying to get you to inform me of is, what information are you trying to obtain? Are you trying to figure out if more than one person is coming towards you in love? Or what? Why? And if I can ask, I need to ask the question properly. I've never asked the angels that question, so I don't know if how they're going to respond. I don't want to, waste your money. So I'm trying to figure out what information you're trying to get to, so I can ask the question properly. That's all. So we should ask who's coming towards you in love within the next, like in the month ahead. That would be a good place to jumping off point. It's just harder because you ordered a mini reading. And mini readings are not, I only use one deck, so it's not as informative. You know what I mean? So it's better if you're too general, I'm not going to understand what it's saying to me. And I don't know the people that you're messing with. Sorry. So it's going to talk about what's going on in your love life, but it's just not going to be as good as a regular reading. All right. Basically, it's going to talk about the people and what's going on with those people. If you're asking about a specific person, then you need to ask about that person. If you're only wondering about one person and what's going to happen with that one person, then you need to ask about that one person. You know, you're going to ask, where's the connection headed between you and that other person? That's what you need to ask, especially if you're ordering a mini reading. So what is the sun sign of who's coming towards fulfillment and love in the month ahead? What is the sun sign of who's coming towards fulfillment and love in the month ahead? All right, we have Cancer, Aries, Pisces, and Capricorn. I don't know the accuracy of these, but sometimes I feel like they're accurate. Usually I put in sometimes I see what comes up in the cards. Please tell me, is there anybody coming towards Fortuna in the month ahead? Is there anyone coming towards Fortuna in love in the month ahead? Is there anyone coming towards, we get the devil though. What does that mean? Is there anyone coming towards Fortuna in the month ahead? Is there anybody coming towards Fortuna in the month ahead? Yes or no? Is there anyone coming towards Fortuna in the month ahead? Yes or no? Is anyone coming towards Fortuna in the month ahead? Yes or no? Is there anyone coming towards Fortuna in love in the month ahead? Yes or no? The answer is yes. We have Scorpio energy so far and Libra energy. Let's tell you about who's coming towards Fortuna in love. When I ask who, it gives me, a lot of times it'll talk about a person, so. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups. It could be you though. Clarifying the Five of Cups in the reverse, we have the Three of Cups reversed. Clarifying Judgment, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Seven of Swords reversed, we have the Four of Wands reversed. Clarifying Justice, we have the Knight of Wands. Clarifying the King of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups, clarifying the Three of Cups reversed. We have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Clarifying the Four of Wands in the reverse. We have the Five of Swords and clarifying the Knight of Wands. We have the Hangman in the reverse. Alright, we have the Five of Wands reversed. Says there could be an apology coming out of conflict with someone who's an air sign or a Capricorn. Then we have a Libra. Okay, so it's Libra energy. Also, there could be gossip, harsh words that are being said. This person's wanting to come out of the cold and wanting to stand up for the connection. They have hope for a healthy new beginning with you, even though it's delayed. And the connection has ended. They think about you also a lot, and there's a connection with a child. So this is probably talking about Jamal. Most likely. I think he's a Libra, isn't he? So as far as like people, I'm only seeing like one card right here with the King of Cups. We have a knight. I don't really necessarily take knights though. I mean, they can be people. I'm just trying to figure out who is what. It's the same person. It's saying that, I feel like it's trying to say that you have decided to kind of reassess what you're doing in your love life and move forward kind of slowly and cautiously, not really charge it forward. I'm seeing Jamal charging towards you in a passionate way. I'm seeing him trying to make a decision, trying to cooperate, and laying a solid foundation with him. Unless you're dealing with somebody else who is a water sign or Libra. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. Clarifying the Nine of Wands reversed. Saying that you're giving up on a marriage or commitment with somebody. Clarifying the Hierophant. That or he's trying to decide that. It's hard to say. Because sometimes the King of Cups shows up as Pisces, but this is supposed to be a man, so it's probably the person who you're asking about. It's saying there's some kind of third-party interference. So there is some kind of trouble with friendships, peer pressure. And it's saying that there's a wanting to come out of this sadness energy and regret and kind of let things go. I feel like it's on your side there. Then we have, let's see, the Seven of Swords. It's like, it's saying that you're choosing to do the right thing. I've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Also, you could catch someone. I'm also seeing you trying to get out of a victim mentality and kind of taking charge of your life and accountability for it. Clarifying a Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Clarifying the Four of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Five of Swords. Seeing you weighing your options and feeling defeated. And also there could be some self-esteem issues, a lack of inspiration. But I'm seeing you trying to come out of that energy over a masculine energy not taking proper action towards you. I've seen you gaining enlightenment, clarifying the Hangman, but also waiting. You're going through the Tower reversed, upheaval and transformation, clarifying the Tower reversed. And it's talking about you being single. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, let's see, death, transformation, clarify death. Magician, clarify magician. Clarify the Nine of Cups reverse. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Alright, so it's saying that you're trying to manifest becoming more emotionally independent and trying to listen to your intuition. And I'm also hearing there's an energy of self-love, so you're trying to love yourself more and to give yourself happiness. And I'm seeing you trying to find balance within yourself. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Chariot reversed. It's like I don't know if you have sex or something, but it says that you're So you could do some things or get into situations you're not really that happy about. And this is what's going to push in the month ahead for you to start turning like this. I feel like you kind of already are doing this, but I feel like if you're going to meet some new face, I don't know if you're going to end up having sex with someone and you're going to regret it or something. Clarifying justice. Yeah, it's saying that you're working on your self-value. Yeah. As far as someone coming towards you, I'm not seeing like anybody else other than Jamal coming towards you, really. If anything, I see Jamal coming towards you. You're like, no, fuck that. And then I'm seeing you working on yourself. Yeah, she like got rebuked the Libra energy. I don't blame you. That's what it's saying. So right now, the direction of your love life is headed to you working on yourself. Trying to find your value, what you want. Now, I feel like you think that you kind of know what you want, but part of it, I'm hearing that you have like this energy of wanting to be loved, and it's like there's like a codependent energy that you're trying to overcome. That's why I feel like that you kind of end up relapsing when Jamal comes at you, because part of you just wants to be loved, but another part of you knows you want to be loved right. And that's what it said. I didn't see anybody else. All right, Tabitha, go ahead and post your question. It's your turn. August. You mean the end of August and September for a mini reading? Before I post my question. Okay, Ricky, the difference between a mini reading and a regular reading is I use mini decks for regular reading, and I only use one deck for the mini reading, so I get more information from the regular reading. You know what I mean? And it increases accuracy. Okay. Yeah, you were last, Mirabelle. I sat here with nobody here getting a reading. I did put you last. You were already last. A few times. Alright, so, what to expect in Cancer? Okay, I guess I can use the Kipper deck, Tabitha. Alright, I'm just letting you know, Maribel. I don't know why you're arguing with him. Why argue with your twin flame? Just say, hope you have a good night and have a blessed day. And let that shit go. Alright, please tell me what is coming towards Tabitha from now until the end of September. What is coming towards Tabitha from now until the end of September? Please tell me what is coming towards Tabitha from now until the end of September. Welcome back, Chico. What is coming towards Tabitha from now until the end of September? What is coming towards Tabitha from now until the end of September, please? What is coming towards Tabitha from now until the end of September? What is coming towards Tabitha from now until the end of... I'm going to put some numbers. What is coming towards Tabitha from now until the end of September? What is coming towards Tabitha from now until the end of September? What is coming towards Tabitha from now until the end of September? Towards Tabitha from now until the end of September. What is coming towards Tabitha from now until the end of September? Is coming towards Tabitha from now until the end of September. Have you been dating somebody? Like courting somebody? I'm seeing something changing along the lines of that. If that is true. I think something is not as... something is off. Something is maybe not working out with that or something. Either currently or in the near future. Alright, well there's a potential of there being change where dating is concerned. I'm seeing, though, maybe you're going to steal someone's heart. Maybe that's what the change is. If you're not dating someone, then maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I'm seeing you having some drama surrounding love in the underlying energy. And this is the affecting energy to this reading here. So I'm seeing you. You could be traveling. I don't know if you have any children or having a child, like with a child. If not, then it's talking about you having a new beginning of some sort. Again, you're traveling. You're on a path, and it's saying that you're going to be getting a message of concern in the near future. The message of concern could be about a decision to do with someone having bad health, but the good news is that it could be improving. Also, I don't know if there's like a court situation going on, but it could be like, I don't know, some kind of documents or something involved. If there's somebody that you've been waiting that you knew was not doing well, and I don't know, I'm seeing a man, an official person. God, this sounds awful. It looks like someone's going to pass away, or they're going to get close to it. That's not good. What is this? Reading, I don't like that. There's like this wealthy man. It could be a wealthy man that, see, you're not having an ending with this person. You're coming out of an ending, potentially. Maybe it's somebody, it could be like someone who's a father, or someone who's well off financially, but it might not be romantic, is what I'm trying to say. So it could be like a relative or something. And I feel like it could be like maybe they'll get close to like have some health issues, and they could, and maybe it's trying to say that you had an ending with this person, and it's saying that you're going to reconcile in some way, shape, or form. And there's thoughts of the wealthy man being in poverty, so that's very interesting. I'm seeing you coming out of worrying. So I'm seeing an official person coming towards you, and that could be the person who's going to give you a message of concern, which will lead to you going on a journey. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I'm picking up about it. You don't have any family? Someone being sick? Someone having bad health? You don't have anybody in your life at all? You have no family, no kids, nobody? You don't have any family? Really? You just live alone? You have no friends or family or anything? You don't have relatives, no friends, family, nobody in your life whatsoever? You don't even work with people? Okay, you only work and that's the only people you know in your life? Well, it could be work related. Just so you know. We do have toil and labor. So maybe through work, maybe somebody you know at work will have this drama happen, which will push you to do something. Because I don't know what to say, Tabitha. Most people have people in their life. How do you have no family? You don't have a mother or a father. You don't have sisters or brothers, aunts or uncles or anything. You don't have any family that you fell out with. Are you adopted? Did you just own them, or? I just don't understand. Even I was placed for adoption, then I was abused by the people who adopted me. And even I have like kids and people I know. I have friends and stuff. So, your family. So you do have family. Okay. Well, you said you had no family. That's if you have family, even though you disown them, you still have family. Okay, so what it's trying to say is that you could get a message of concern from a person who has had bad health, who could be well off financially, and they could, you could reconcile with somebody. Okay. So I don't know what you're talking about. My family's out of my life. So you have a family. Just because they're out of your life doesn't mean they don't exist anymore. So somebody from your family might actually try and like give you a message of concern that someone's not doing very well, and you might want to reconcile with that person before they die. All right. Hopefully your reading was informative and helpful. All right. Now it is Ricky's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Ricky. Ricky has 2 mini readings, I believe. All right, this is 2 minis, right? Is that what you decided to go on? All right. Yeah. And did you hear me when I explained to you what when I explained what the difference between a mini reading and a regular reading? Because you asked me before you post your reading for me to explain to you the difference. But I'm not sure if you heard me, so I'm just trying to clarify that you heard me say that to you when I said it earlier. Okay. It's written in the video description too, but I use as many decks of cards as I need in order to get the most out of your reading. Okay, so I use at least 3 to 4, sometimes 5 decks to get information about how, say, Tai J feels about you. But if I use a mini reading, I only use 1 deck. Okay, I don't clarify a whole lot, and it's very surface level. Okay, so if you want to know in depth of something, and also it increases accuracy. So if you want to know in depth something, then I highly suggest that. Okay, I explain it. Can you hear me now? I use a lot of decks for a regular reading. It's an in-depth reading. Okay? When I use a mini reading, it limits how much information I can give you. And it increases accuracy when I use more than 1 deck. All right, so what would you like? Mini reading, or 2 mini readings, or regular reading? With what? With the mini reading? Just tell me what reading you would like for me to do and put it with your question. So type your question, put in before it if you want regular or mini reading. I don't know what I'm finding what that means. Okay, so you would like to have a regular reading? I think you're trying to say that you want a regular reading. All right. How does Ty J currently feel about Ricky? How does Ty J currently feel about Ricky? How does Ty J currently feel about Ricky? Please tell me, how does Ty J currently feel about Ricky? How does Ty J currently feel about Ricky? How does Ty J currently feel about Ricky? So far, we have the Six of Wands reversed, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So very interesting energy so far. Then on the bottom, we have the Five of Wands reversed. The Four of Swords reversed. It's like wanting to come out of conflict, resting and reflecting. Wanting to come out of that. The Four of Pentacles reversed. King of Swords reversed. Seeing that he's confused. I feel like he's saying that. What is his sign again? Scorpio. Yeah, okay. And afraid. I'm hearing he's afraid of making the wrong decision, afraid of the connection ending. He's afraid that, you know, that he's gonna make a mistake in this situation. So he's feeling very limited about, you know, having limited thoughts about it. How's Ty J currently feeling? What is Ty J's energy? Where's the connection headed between Ty J and Ricky? Where's the connection headed between Ty J and Ricky, please? Where's the connection headed between Ty J and Ricky? Where's the connection headed between Ty J and Ricky, please? We have True Gem. Travel. And friendship. What is Ty J's current feelings towards Ricky? current feelings towards Ricky? Please tell me, what is Tajay's current feelings towards Ricky? Clarifying the Six of Wands in the reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed. A lot of sixes. Clarifying the Six of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. Clarifying the Seven of Swords. We have the Six of Wands reversed. We have a lot of repeating themes. See, this is why these readings are good. See, there's a lot of sixes just right here. And we have this escalation. We have the Seven of Swords twice. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Six of Wands now twice in the reverse. Clarifying the Nine of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups. Clarifying the Ten of Cups in the reverse. We have the Three of Swords. How's Magic currently feeling about Ricky? Clarifying the Six of Pentacles reversed. We have the Four of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Seven of Swords reversed. We have the Page of Wands. Clarifying the Six of Wands reversed. We have the Two of Pentacles. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. We have Temperance in the reverse. Clarifying the Three of Swords. We have the Tower in the reverse. On the bottom we have the Six of Cups. See, so it's connecting to here. It makes a lot of different connections. That's why this is good. Clarifying the Four of Swords in the reverse. Then we have the Five of Cups reversed. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Fool reversed. The Lovers. Five of Wands. Okay. How is Tajay currently feeling about Ricky? How is Tajay currently feeling about Ricky, please? How is Tajay currently feeling about Ricky? Clarifying the Four of Wands in the reverse, we have Rider. Clarifying the Page of Wands, we have Mice. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles, we have Balance. Clarifying Temperance in the reverse, we have Letter. Clarifying the Tower in the reverse, we have Woman. On the bottom, we have Elephant. Tajay currently feeling about Ricky? How's Tajay currently feeling about Ricky? How's Tajay currently feeling about Ricky? Clarifying Writer. We have me and my ego. Clarifying Mice. We have Meow. Clarifying Balance. We have Sorry, Not Sorry. Clarifying Letter. We have Island Time. And clarifying Woman. We have Stork. On the bottom we have Game Face. So he's taking this very seriously. Also, there could be some kind of telepathic or like connection in dreams, lucid dreams that you're having about each other. Could be on his side that is affecting this situation. So, there's like an issue with money that is also showing up. It's saying that this connection is unsuccessful. This marriage is unsuccessful because there's an imbalance between give and take. And also, it's saying that maybe he wants you to give more to the connection, or he's wanting you to give more financially. Maybe he's wanting, in order to get together, maybe he's wanting you to maybe do something to help pay for something. I don't know if you're doing that or not. I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just saying that's what the Six of Pentacles in the reverse could mean. All right. But I'm seeing about travel and progress because he wants to get together with you. He's thinking about you a lot, and he's thinking about having sex with you too, to be honest with you. But he's really worried that you're going to be doing that with other people as well. I don't know if children are involved or not, but I feel like on the outside he tries to act like everything, like he feels fine, like nothing's really bothering him, but on the inside he's really worried. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he needs help financially and you going to see him or something. Because I'm seeing travel being involved in your connection. And I believe that you mentioned it before, that you're both at a distance from each other. I feel like, though, that he wants to do the right thing, but he's having a hard time finding balance within himself. He's weighing his options. It's like, I think he's trying to, he feels like the connection is unsuccessful. And also I'm getting an energy of him trying to do things to get your attention. I'm seeing him having hurt or resentment towards you. He's trying to make a decision about really soon about, it says letter, so that could be like a document, that could be your marriage or something. And then we have island time, but it's talking about taking a long time, but I feel like that he's trying to decide if he should be more lighthearted about the situation. Like, maybe not take it so seriously. Like, I think he is taking it very seriously. So I think he's trying to figure out, maybe he should not, like, I feel like there's an energy of impatience here. Okay, I'm seeing him losing patience. And he's trying to, I don't know, either find patience or I feel like he should have more patience. Something like that. But I feel like it's talking about things taking a long time. And he's trying to figure out what he should do. He is worried that he's going to be sacrificing future happiness, because he does feel like that he could have 10 of Cups with you. He feels like he could have all of the happiness with you, and he is heartbroken that he's not having it. But at the same time, also there's something about a baby or children, or I don't know, it could just be moving. So I don't know if you have to move there or he has to move here, but there's an issue with that. I feel like also he could be wanting to have children in the future. Maybe that is an issue or something. Children keep showing up. So either he wants to have children or it's about a new beginning. Also, Six of Cups is about thinking about you a lot. Sorry, the cards don't have a specific thing that he's doing to get your attention. Whatever he's doing to act out, arguing or whatever, acting like a little asshole, that's what he's doing to get your attention. Yeah, because he's trying to manipulate you to go. However, it's kind of stupid. It's backfiring on him. He's trying to manipulate you to give him what he wants. That's what he is doing. If you told me more of what you argue about, I could tell you exactly what he's trying to do. He's feeling very impatient. He wants you to basically go see him and move there and do everything right now. Yeah, he is worried about sacrificing that. in the future. I'm not saying now. Because he wants to have, like, ultimate happiness. You feel like he can have it with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think to be honest with you, I do not think that he wants to get divorced. He doesn't want the end of the connection. He just wants you to do what he wants you to do. And everything, talking about annulment and all that stuff, everything, all the drama is all manipulation, trying to get you to do what you want. He wants you to do. So what? You can't move to Jamaica? Maybe he wants you to give him money to move from Jamaica. Because of the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Probably. He's a Pisces, isn't he? No, he's a Scorpio. I think that he wants you to, I think he either wants you to move to Jamaica or he wants you to help him have finances to move to wherever you are. But all of everything is not that he really wants to divorce you. He just wants you to do something to make this happen faster. Yes, he does want to control you. That is true. He wants you to do what he wants you to do. So you got to say, what does he tell you to do and that you feel like you can't do? So if he's saying, you come to Jamaica, if he says that to you, then he wants you to come to Jamaica. If he says he wants you to move to Jamaica, he wants you to move to Jamaica. If he complains that he don't have enough money to move to wherever you are, then he wants you to give him the money to move there. Yeah, but he wants you to give him money so he can move there. He does want money. It's right here. Okay? I'm not saying you're dumb. It depends on if you want to be married to this person. No, that's not what I'm saying. What is he? I don't know what he complains about. Does he act like he wants to move to where you are? If he wants to move to where you are, and you have to figure out what he is lacking, what he needs in order to move. Did he change his mind or did you change your mind? It isn't just because husband and wife are together and you're married to him. So it's not like you met him and he's some catfish online. Okay, you're married to him, right? You met this man in person and he is supposed to move. He's mad. He's not getting something he wants from you. So you need to do is figure out what he wants. He does want you to come. He wants you to go, oh, please, let me come see you. Oh, come on. He wants you to chase after him. Okay. So his perspective, I believe, is he thinks that you are someone who's very valuable. And he sees you as friends. Which is kind of weird. But I feel like he is harboring some kind of hurt or resentment. A lot of people, I think you said you lived in the United States. They assume that people in the United States are rich, when that's not really true. But I don't know if he assumes that you're rich or that you have a lot of money. Maybe he thinks, a small amount of money is a lot, for him. I don't know what the exchange rate is in Jamaica. Oh, that's why he's got a lot of Pisces energy. Scorpio with Pisces moon. Oh. And right now, you have to understand also that the things are not going well for you. Right now, you have Saturn and Aquarius in retrograde. Retrograde. Fuck. I can't say it right. Retrograde. Anyways, we have Pluto, and Neptune is in Pisces in retrograde. I feel like this is probably affecting you. Your connection too. I kind of feel like you can't move forward. You're not making any progress in your situation. Well, so what is stopping him from moving away from Jamaica? What is stopping him? That's what you're going to ask. Because I see him wanting it, but I think he's wanting these things in his own way. He wants it in his way. Okay? So you have to figure out what the hell does he want in his way? What is his idea of what he wants? Does he want you to move to Jamaica? Maybe he just wants to stay in Jamaica and he wants you to keep giving him money. I don't know. But you got to figure out what he wants. I do feel like that he does want to be with you, and that he is worried about sacrificing happiness. Now, if he doesn't want to leave Jamaica, then the happiness he could be sacrificing could be leaving Jamaica, and that could be an issue too. It depends. Does he want to leave Jamaica? Or does he want to leave Jamaica? Why can't he come here? So why can't you guys just be patient? You got your passport. You have a chance to go. I don't understand. Why don't you just go? Why is there fighting? Then he should come here. And stop his whining and complaining. Why do you guys fight so much? We need to get to the root of the problem. I feel like the root of the problem is, I think he says hurtful things and you listen to them. He says things like he's going to have sex or something. But I feel like he's taking it out on you. I know, that is a problem. Maybe you should apologize to his mother. Even if she was wrong, you should be respectful to his mother. Even if she's a bitch. Yeah, you have to stop doing that. All right, Hugo, go ahead and push your question. It's your turn. What does that mean, Hugo? That's too vague. And you want to ask a mini question for that? I don't know what that means. What would happen if you took a CDL class? You would probably go to truck driving school. Yes, go ahead, Ricky. But you have to wait until after Hugo's turn. Okay. That's a better question. That's a better way to ask. All right, Ricky. Hopefully things get better for you. Okie dokie. You're welcome. All right. Please tell me, will Hugo pass the CDL test? Yes or no? Is this your first time taking it, Hugo? All right. Will Hugo pass the CDL test the first time? Yes or no? Will Hugo pass the CDL test the first time? Yes or no? Will Hugo pass the test to get his CDL the first try? Yes or no? Will Hugo pass the test to get his CDL the first try? Yes or no? Will Hugo pass the CDL test the first time? Yes or no? Will Hugo pass the CDL test the first time? Yes or no? Will Hugo pass the CDL test the first time? Yes or no? Says yes. Doesn't mean you should stop studying. You should study up all the way till the last day. It says yes, you will pass it the first time. Don't think just because I said yes, you go, oh, I learned everything. I'm just going to go forget it now and then take the test. It says yes. Looks like you'll be very happy too. Let's clarify it. Clarifying the Hangman in the reverse. We have the Moon, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands. Have you tried taking a CDL test simulator? They probably have those online, or you can look it up for your state. Clarifying the Ace of Cups. Nine of Cups reversed. Clarifying the King of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. Now, you can get the CDL, but there's other certifications that you may need to take or get later on. There's their double certification. There's hazmat certifications, depending on what you haul. So make sure you look into those things. You might get the license, but you might need to, I don't know if you're trying to get certified for doubles or hazmat or anything like that. Okay, that's good. Clarifying clarifying the Moon. I don't know if that's part of the test that you're trying to simulate for. Clarifying the Ten of Wands. I have the Four of Cups. Clarifying the Nine of Cups reversed. We have the Ace of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Eight of Wands. We have the Hermit reversed, and clarifying the Page of Cups. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. I know, but some companies may require for you to have different certifications in order to drive. Like, you can only haul and drive certain things. If you do not have a double certification, you cannot drive doubles. Even though most of them you won't need doubles. But you could very well, what you could end up running into is hazmat. Have you learned anything about hazmat? I don't know if that's part of what you're taking. Some of them, like my ex-husband, his was kind of part of the test. So he took the CDL when he would get his CDL. He went from California to Florida, so he had to take the test again. He had to get certified for those other things. He would get certified for everything. So he would not have a hard time getting jobs. So that's how you spell it. Hazmat. It is learning the differences from the different chemicals. There's different classes of corrosives. Like you have to be trained. Well, it's not really trained. You just have to know what to do in certain situations with different things. So like if you have a truck and it's full of something with alcohol in it, hairspray, that is hazmat. If you are driving a tanker full of gasoline, gasoline is hazmat. But a tanker full of milk is not hazmat. You know what I mean? To make sure you study what hazmat is. Some companies might prefer it if you have a doubles certification. Doubles. Which means it's like 2 trailers that you drive. You know what I mean? Alright. But it's saying that you're going to be very happy and very abundant. And I'm seeing you walking away from some kind of confusion. I'm seeing you have an emotional new beginning and coming out of a pause and out of fear and having more money and out of boredom. I guess you're kind of bored of the same things going on. It says there's still some things that you still need to learn to gain that confidence, but you're going to get there. You're going to pass that. I'm seeing you charging forward, coming out of waiting and getting an emotional offer, coming out of the cold, learning karmic lessons that you repeated over and over again. And at the end, it says the Chariot, which is driving, moving forward. And oh, there you are, the Queen of Cups, coming out of heartbreak. So it's going to be positive for you. So make sure you know what that is. I don't know if it's different. Every state is different. It's not like you can, I think in Florida you can go and just take the CDL, but you have to take the CDL, you have to take the certification, you have to request those certifications, and it costs a lot of money. Some of them can. Not like thousands, but hundreds. At least last time I heard they can cost a lot. You know what I mean? Why cannot this thing stay? I'm gonna have to get a different one. It's gonna drive me nuts. Probably gotta change this tablecloth soon. Because this one is not, I wanted to keep it for a while, but it's not. Maybe I'll find something else. I wanted to keep it through August. And maybe even September. It's not working. It keeps slipping. I don't have this problem with the other ones. So make sure you study those other things so you know what they are. But I feel like most of the battle is being able to pass the CDL. Okie dokie. Alright, so now I just have Maribel. Are you back yet, Maribel? You're welcome. Alright, go ahead and write your question. I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick. Sorry, I have to go to the bathroom after all this time. Alright, I'm back. Oh, there's a woo-woo. You're still here. I knew you would wait for me, woo-woo. Yeah, I knew you would. Margot left, but you're here. She likes me today because I gave her a bath and brushed her hair. Alright. Uh-huh. I don't know if I can ask it that way. I can ask what's coming towards you, what's coming towards you in your love life over the next 2 months, but what you're looking forward to. Are you trying to say, I have 2 Pomeranians. One's a mom, one's a daughter. I ended up with a mom, but like, she came from a household with a lot of dogs because she lived with a breeder. So she was kind of off without a dog. So I had to get another dog for my dog. All right. She moved to Georgia. I might be getting another one soon. All right. Trying to figure out which cards to use. What is coming towards Maribel's love life over the next 2 months? What is coming towards Maribel's love life over the next 2 months? They're good dogs. They have a little quirkiness to them, but they have little annoying things that they do, but that's part of their personality. But it's not anything that is so bad that you would be like, oh, I would never have this dog. It's just like, oh, that's a goofy thing that they do. You know what I mean? Like one likes to spin a lot. Some Pomeranians like to spin in circles a lot. Libby barks at tall people. She's kind of grumpy. She's the troll that lives under my bed sometimes, except for when I'm working, and then she comes in here. She won't jump on anything though. She insists that you pick her up. So like when she wants to be picked up, she'll back her ass up to you, and she's only like this big, so she backs her ass up to you, and then when you put your hands near her, she jumps like 2 inches off the ground, and then that means she wants you to pick her up. It's easy to get more than one because they weigh like 5 to 10 pounds. They usually weigh less than 10 pounds. If they're 10 pounds, they're fat. Libby's like 8 pounds and she's fat. Please tell me what is coming towards Maribel over the next 2 months in love. What is coming towards Maribel in love over the next 2 months? What is coming towards Maribel in love over the next 2 months? What is coming towards Maribel in love over the next 2 months? We have friendship reversed, spiritual growth reversed, dating reversed, children reversed, and blonde female reversed. But it doesn't have to be someone who's blonde. It says lighter hair and laid back. That could be your energy. What color is your hair? I don't know what your color your hair is. It could be like light brown hair or something too. Hey Anna, how are you doing? Then we have new love. The list is still open if you want a reading. What is coming for Mirabelle in love over the next 2 months? It's kind of funny, look. But it's kind of funny, it says blonde female, and look what color the person's hair is, isn't it? Oh. Okie dokie, Annalyn. Yeah, so that would be your hair. So that is you. Please tell me what is coming towards Mirabelle over the next 2 months in love. Clarifying friendship reversed. We have mean female. And thank you for hitting the like button. Everybody who's hit the like button, I appreciate it. Clarifying spiritual growth reversed. We have privileged lady reversed. Clarifying dating reversed. Family room. Clarifying children. We have occupation. Clarifying blonde female. We have thief. On the bottom we have journey. What is coming towards Mirabelle in love over the next 2 months? What is coming towards Mirabelle in love over the next 2 months? What is coming towards Mirabelle in love over the next 2 months, please? Clarifying main female. The Hierophant. Clarifying privileged lady. We have Queen of Pentacles reverse. What's your sign? Virgo. Yeah, I think it's you. Clarifying family room. And the Nine of Pentacles. Clarifying occupation. We have Star reversed. Clarifying thief. We have the Two of Wands. Clarifying Hierophant. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. In the reverse, we have the Six of Wands. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. We have Judgment. Clarifying the Star in the reverse. We have the King of Swords reversed. And clarifying the Two of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed. The Four of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups. Queen of Swords reversed. Death. Nine of Cups. You know, I kind of think that you're the runner in your twin flame dynamic, Mirabelle. I think you might be the runner. Let's see. What is coming towards Mirabelle in love over the next 2 months, please? What is coming towards Mirabelle in love over the next 2 months? Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, we have Stars. Clarifying the Six of Wands, we have Yarn. Clarifying Judgment, we have Tower. Clarifying the King of Swords reversed, that's him. We have Letter. Clarifying the Ten of Wands reversed, we have Trophy. On the bottom we have Snake, House, Wolverine, Dog. Talking about needing to set boundaries. I know. You're like, oh yes, it is ended between me and Francisco. Okay. It's not over. It's never gonna be over. I don't know why you think it's over. That's so weird. You really think it's over? What? Are you sure he's a Capricorn? He sounds like a water sign. His excuse for what? Why do you think that he feels like you don't look at him when you're out? What were you doing instead of looking at him? Were you looking at him or not looking at him? Were you on your phone? Or were you having to like pay attention to your kids or something? Did you tell him he's being codependent? You should send him a link on codependency. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what is going on. What are you doing when he feels like that? You got to figure that out. So when he tells you he doesn't feel like you are paying attention to him and you're not looking at him, what is your reaction to him? Do you say, yes, I do? I don't know what you want. There's something wrong with you. Or do you say to him, I'm sorry, that was not my intention. I will try and let you feel like, like you have my attention when we are supposed to be spending quality time together. That's a lot of insecurity. So, I'm not saying you do. Is there anything that you could be doing that could make him think that you're looking at other people? So odd. It's so odd for a man to be this insecure. Well, I'm not saying, like that you're necessarily doing anything wrong. I don't know. But I'm trying to figure out what's going on, to help you out, to try to get, your perspective. Obviously, he's very, very insecure. That is a big problem he has. I thought you had this conversation with him about him being so insecure. You should tell him, if I wanted to be with other men, I would go be with them. I would not be here with you. Is it possible that he feels obviously, God, you act sounds like a water sign. He feels like you're not giving him attention for whatever reason. Like you're supposed to be spending quality time together, but you're not giving him your undivided attention. That's why I was thinking maybe you're on your phone or some shit. By the way, Francisco is in your reading. I'm seeing him not being very happy, though. Why would you... I know I don't, I guess I mentioned someone's husband that was with us that day we went out, and so I guess he thought I was looking at this person. What? Is it possible that you could get him to get some kind of therapy? Maybe you could get some couples therapy. I feel like this is something couples therapy could handle. Because he's being really insecure. And he's being kind of, what is the word? Over the top, jealous. And every person that, if you even talk or think about a man at all that's not him, he thinks that you're wanting to have sex with him, which is really irrational behavior. Well, maybe tell him that you cannot be with him until he can get therapy, because if he is really thinking that you're cheating on him, then he needs to get therapy. Because why, if you you're going through hell to be with this person, I don't know why you would be looking at other people. If you want to be with other people, you just go be with other people. You know what I'm saying? Say, well, you have to stop being so jealous. I have no idea why you think I want to be with other people, or that I'm looking at other people, or that you think that you're so more unattractive, but he needs to learn how to love himself. He does not love himself, so he cannot love you. Do you understand? He doesn't love himself. If he loved himself, he would think, I'm awesome, and maybe I'm not the most best looking guy, but I have other awesome qualities. If he truly loved himself and he valued himself. So he needs to work on his self-worth. This is all these insecurities is because he needs to learn how to love himself and appreciate himself and see his own value. This is very sad on his part that he goes around in his life thinking like this. And unfortunately, there is something being mirrored with you somehow. I'm not sure how. I don't know if you, I don't know, I'm trying to think how this translates because it is a bit different. Like I'm trying to understand how it translates to, there's a mirroring. Sometimes the mirrorings are weird and tricky. So on the inside yourself, if you are having problems loving yourself, and that this could be reflecting on the outside of him. You know what I'm saying? But like, when you look at in the mirror, do you think, "Woo, I look awesome," or do you go, "This isn't quite good enough," or "I could do this better," or "I could do this better"? You know, could be something like that. I'm trying to figure out the root of it. It's not good. Oh, you're not liking myself. Yeah. So, if you want him to love himself more, I think you have to love yourself more. And you have to start being kinder to yourself. And then you also need to communicate with him that he needs to work on loving himself. And say, "Hey, even I struggle with loving myself. But we can't love each other properly until we can love ourselves." So you could be like, if you decide to work on the connection somewhere in the future, you can say, "So let's try to do this together. You have to make a promise that you're not going to think that I am just looking at other people, because if I wanted to be with other people, I wouldn't be here with you right now." You need to be very clear and very firm on that. It's like, I want to be with you. I don't have a problem getting with other people. And say, "Hey, you have a lot of very good qualities too. If you really wanted to, you could get with other people. But we're not doing that. You want to be together because your connection is more than how you look, right? Eventually, one day, you will be old and ugly, and all you will have is your personality. So make sure you're with someone who you can tolerate too. And then with you. We all eventually get old and ugly. But there's a lot more to love about ourselves than just the way we look. We can learn to love ourselves in ways that are not as attractive. Say, "Okay, maybe I'm not as good looking as I was 20 years ago. Maybe my ass was nicer back then. Does that mean you have less worth? No. If anything, you have gained other things like wisdom and knowledge about the world. And, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really, like, you should always take care of yourself, don't get me wrong. But how you look is just your shell. That's not who you really are on the inside." Yes, Trina, the list is still open. I know, I'm trying to do Maribel's reading. But she was the only person here, so we're having a little conversation. So I feel like that the mirrored energy that you guys are struggling with is self-love. In the future, you could always get some self-love candles. You can get one for him and one for you, or get one just for you. But if you don't want to do that, you can always you got to have a conversation with him about self-love, the importance of self-love, If he watches your social media, maybe start posting about the importance of self-love and work on loving yourself. Did you watch the Twin Flame reading yet that I posted earlier today? I posted it, and that's what the the answer is simple card came out with, is celebrate you. That's what they're wanting. That's what the angel said to do. To celebrate yourself. You know? And you can watch that later. After a live stream if you like. But, alright, Trina, you're after Maribel with a mini reading, I believe. That's where it's a little scratchy. So I've been drinking lemonade, but I don't feel like drinking other things. So that's what I'm drinking. It's just irritating my throat a little bit because my throat's healing. So the reason why I'm saying all of this, Maribel, is because it's actually talking about all of the stuff in your reading. It's not saying that Francisco is going anywhere. I'm seeing him communicating with you. Unfortunately, I'm also seeing him being negative with occupation. It could be, he could be being negative about his work or your work and something to do with children or having fun. Because children can be about either children, childlike, maybe he's being childish, maybe he's going to be childish, innocence and fun. Being in the reverse, it can indicate the more negative thing, so maybe he's going to be acting childish. Okay, so you can look forward to that. But when he does communicate, and you do give in and communicate back with him, because you will, now you know what is your current issue. The current issue is self-love. He needs to work on loving himself, and so do you. It's something you need to work on together. So what I suggest is, you know, having this conversation with him about self-love. But Seven of Pentacles reversed. I'm seeing you reassessing things when it comes to love. I'm seeing wishes coming true. I'm seeing you, this is talking about you being very successful and having a lot of spiritual growth and learning and expanding your soul. And working on your self-worth. This is how I knew, because the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. Look, it's complicated. Got the kitty cat with the yarn. We have dating in the reverse. Dating is whining, dining, and romance, but it's in the reverse. So I am under the impression you might not be dating very much over the next 2 months. And I'm seeing you being more single. And spending time with your family. Yeah. Trying to figure out. Hair laid back. Don't feel, I think that is you. Making a decision. I'm trying to understand thief. Let me see the book for a second. 24. trying to understand what it's trying to say in this position. It's a weird position. Saying lost, but saying emotional loss. Or above. It says, but you will recuperate your loss because of the positioning. And that's why it put you here. Okay, so it's saying that you're having a loss, but you're going to get what you lost back. And that includes making a decision about the future with the Two of Wands on your path. And I'm seeing you with the Ten of Wands putting down a burden. I might have to clarify that so I can understand it a little bit better. Clarify the Ten of Wands reversed. It's like putting down the burden of conflict, fighting, putting down the swords. You got the Ten of Swords reversed, having a fresh start. That's what it felt like. It was weird. It felt like a fresh start, which is really weird for a Ten of Wands. I feel like that's why I had to clarify that. But I'm seeing you as being improved by this card, victory, being victorious. In achieving things. So I am seeing things being kind of tricky, but I'm seeing you overcoming them. As far as their new love, it's saying there's obstacles or blocks when it comes to that. I don't know if Francisco is younger. I was talking about traveling. It's saying that you might actually date a soulmate in the future if you go traveling somewhere. So if you go traveling, you might actually meet with somebody. I don't know if that is a good idea right now, but you know, it's your spiritual journey, you know. So he's talking about you going on a journey here too, and courtship. So you might travel and see someone, but they're saying that there could be bad health in association with it. I don't know. Hopefully you won't get like monkeypox or something. You're younger? Okay, then you would be with a younger guy. So you might, if you travel, you might end up meeting somebody and having some kind of fling or something. Which again, I cannot suggest doing. I don't think that's necessarily a good idea, but you know. You gotta do whatever you feel like you should do. And I'm seeing you having spiritual growth, so I don't know. Are you planning on traveling anywhere? It was a soulmate too. October. Huh? Let's go. You're going to Disney in September. There's the traveling. Yeah, that is exciting. You should give yourself a present. You should give yourself a gift. Don't wait for somebody to give you a gift for your birthday. Give it to yourself. Have no expectations of getting any gifts for your birthday, especially if you're not somebody who gets a lot of gifts to begin with. Who cares if we get gifts when we're giving ourselves what we want anyways? Oh, Disneyland. Are you going to Disney World or Disneyland, Maribel? Oh, yes. Well, October is like 2 months from now. World? Okay. That'll be near me. I live near Disney World. Might give myself an all-inclusive to Cancun. Yeah, that's when you would have that fling. All right, Maribel. I should come. I'm not paying for Disney right now. Girl, I am not paying for Disney. Let's see. The beginning of October. I am going to I got passes for SeaWorld and them, so it's like SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, and they have their own Halloween, the Hallow Scream. Before, I've taken Amber to the Not So Scary Halloween. I am missing the Haunted Mansion. It's one of our favorite rides. But we're not going to Disney this year. We didn't go to Disney last year. We went to Universal Studios last year. The year before, we went to Disney. And the year before that, we went to Disney. We've done a lot of Disney before. So, all right, Trina, go ahead and post your question. It's your turn. It's fun. Let's see. The Not So Scary Halloween. I don't know. Amber, so I took Amber at a haunted house last year. She's like, I'm going to be so brave. And she's going to go in a haunted house, and she went in one haunted house. But I didn't really care about going in the haunted house that much. You're welcome, Ariel. Yeah. Living where I live, I definitely get to experience all the theme parks here. I want to go to Busch Gardens. I've actually never been to Busch Gardens. I want to go to Busch Gardens just because I've never been. And it's included in my SeaWorld pass for free. So I just have to drive there. It's just further away. It's like 3 hours or something. I have to go early. It's like going to a nice zoo. I'm not a roller coaster rider person, so I'll ride rides, just not roller coaster rides. I think they have a lot of roller coasters there. I think that's why I never went. It's just a really nice zoo. Alright, Trina has a mini. I'm wondering if Jackson is going to contact me within the month ahead, basically. So, within the next month ahead of us. Let's see. Please tell me, is Jackson going to contact Trina in the month ahead? Yes or no? Is Jackson going to... And you can go watch the Twin Flame video. I posted a pick a card yesterday, too. Please tell me... Like, on here, I went live and I did a pick a card. Please tell me... I really want my other channels to get to 1,000 because I'd rather do them live. To be honest with you. Is Jackson going to contact Trina in the month ahead? Yes or no? Okie dokie, Mirabelle. Go ahead and send it in. please tell me, is Jackson going to contact Trina in the month ahead? Is Jackson going to contact Trina in the month ahead? Is Jackson going to contact Trina in the month ahead? Please tell me, is Jackson going to contact Trina in the month ahead? Yes or no? Is Jackson going to contact Trina in the month ahead? Yes or no? It's kind of funny. Amber named a lizard outside Jackson. We have a lot of like Florida scrub lizards here, and we have a bunch of baby ones, and that have been coming up. When they're born, we name them, and then sometimes she's like, I don't know what that one's called. What is his name? And I have to try to remember a name she's given a lizard. Whatever one comes to mind, I go, that's Jackson, or that's. But one of the lizards is named Jackson. It's a little lizard. All right, clarifying the Four of Cups in reverse. She picked Jackson for the boy's name. She's like, is it a boy or a girl? And clarifying the Tower in the reverse. Clarifying the Seven of Wands. Clarifying the Knight of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Magician in the reverse. By the way, the answer, unfortunately, is no. We're going to find out why. Clarifying the Six of Swords reversed, we have the Three of Cups. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles reversed, we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the World, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Is he in a connection with somebody else? Clarifying the Five of Swords in the reverse, we have the Three of Wands. Clarifying the Knight of Cups, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. On the bottom, we have the Four of Swords reversed. The Empress, the King of Swords. Virgo, Aquarius. Okay, that's him. That's interesting. It's talking about there being in the future growth and expansion, and there being justice in the reverse, but he's showing up as the King of Swords in the reverse right now, which is negative. He's negative. There's still potential for the future. A decision that needs to be made. But I feel like that he is the one, yeah, he's worried and anxious about being, like, taking a risk with you. Yeah, he probably does, from what this energy is. He could be confused with the King of Swords. He could be emotionally unavailable. Which doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It just means that he's like, oh, well. It sounds weird, but there are people out there that they decide, oh, I can't be with that person, so I don't love them. Even though I had warm, fuzzy feelings before, they, like, try to turn it off. You're right. I'm seeing a third-party situation. Saying no. I'm seeing him potentially being in some kind of commitment or something and standing up for some kind of commitment. That or his family. We have the Three of Cups. Those things, and we have the Three of Wands as well. But let's try to read it the way it's presenting itself. So it's talking about there being an opportunity, a missed opportunity, and him having a difficult mental transition over it. It could be over a party or a celebration, getting together with friends. I don't know what that has to do with your fucking connection, but that's what it says. The World, the Tower, in the reverse, feeling there's a lot of pressure to come out of the cold. And I feel like that he's waiting maybe for you to give to the connection with the Six of Pentacles. So with the World, it talks about kind of graduating or upgrading. Completion. Oh, no. There could be a third-party interference. If it's not romantic, it could be like friends or family or something, just so you know. So there could be people trying to maybe distract him or something. But it's saying that he's waiting for you to apologize to him or something. He's waiting for you to do something. I'm seeing him just waiting. He's waiting for something. I feel like it could be you to do something. Verify the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Verify the Nine of Wands reversed. Verify the Two of Wands. Huh. Okay. He's hopeful but not taking any action. It's like he's waiting for you to take action. So he's waiting for maybe some kind of sign from you or something. Before I'm seeing him having a cup of love to give you. It's just he's waiting for something. This right here, if it's not like another connection or something with the Seven of Wands, this could hit him standing up against other people's opinions. And this is the world, and the Ten of Pentacles can mean that maybe he feels like you complete him and that he should be with you. It could be translated in that way. It's very confusing. It says no, and it's trying to say why, but it's mostly talking about this other interference. I can tell in the underlying energy we have, I don't know if he has a baby mama or something, but I'm assuming the Empress is you, which would be a lot of growth and expansion potentially possible here. But the King of Swords is him, and he's upside down. It's like there was some kind of ending or something that happened in the past. Someone walked away, and he's waiting for something to be changed or something. He's probably in some kind of victim mentality or something if you had some kind of conflict. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that would make sense with the Jen thing, with the other people's opinion. That would be more, you know what I mean? So, I guess we'll see what happens. It's still heading towards something positive, but whatever this third party needs to fuck off. Yeah, that would make sense. So what's going on with that? Is Jen like interested in him romantically? There could always be, maybe there's something that can be done. There could be like a love attraction candle you could get for yourself to help attract, or him like to you. There, you can always, maybe there's some way to cord cut between him and her, or whatever you think that is holding him back from being with you. I'd have to check to make sure it was okay first, but that's a possibility. All right, Maribel. You want are you here for your twin flame messages? Maybe you could do a cord cutting between her and you. What the fuck? What is wrong with her? That is so crazy. I wouldn't tell anybody anything. I wouldn't tell her anything. Maybe you need to do a cord cutting between her and you. All right. What does Francisco want to say to Maribel? What does he want her to know? What does Francisco want to say to Maribel? What does he want her to know? You can do it yourself, or I provide the service. You can see in the video description I provide cord cutting. And if you, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, I have pictures, videos of cord cutting so you can see what I do. All right, please tell me. What does Francisco want to say to Maribel? What does he want her to know? What does Francisco want to say to Maribel? What does he want her to know? What does Francisco want to say to Maribel? What does he want her to know? What does Francisco want to say to Maribel? What does he want her to know? What does Francisco want to say to Maribel? What does he want her to know? What does Francisco want to say to Maribel? What does he want her to know? On the bottom, we have, just like you, I'm always doing some sort of mission. My energy and wisdom supports those around me. I'm realizing this connection is something special and worth treasuring. Separated or together, we are working in tandem with each other. I feel abandoned. I often feel like others let me down. I'm awakening. I know more that I'm letting on. These are the affecting energies to this part of the reading. And then we have union. Union is an energy, not a physical construct. Even when we aren't together, I feel our union. When I look into your eyes, I see the universe and it activates me. Which is interesting, him talking about you not looking him in the eyes. I'm changing this pattern and moving forward. I need you to trust me and believe I am working towards union with you. We are one. Don't let fear get in the way of this truth. I feel your energy around me and I wonder, are you thinking of me too? I'm seeing synchronicities like your name or 1111 and working out what they mean. And then we have, I've watched you change and grow so much. I'm trying to release my attachment to identity so I can change too. And just so you know, you can't cut cords with your twin flame, in case you got that in your idea after what I just said to Trina. Unless you want to be in excruciating pain, and then you will not end up still doing it. Like physical pain, not just emotional. Emotional and physical Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I hope these readings have been informative and helpful, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.